one item of business. My 2006 Baja, okay? I haven't really driven it much. It's got a pretty substantial vibration when you accelerate. I believe that I have a drive shaft. The main drive shaft is out of balance or is bad, shot. The knuckles are probably wore out, the bearings. So, fortunately, I picked up this 2006 Baja Turbo, and the drive shaft should be the same since they're both automatics. I haven't gotten under to look, but they should be the same. And the drive shaft is going to be replaced. I thought it was the drive shaft, and then I thought, well, maybe it's not the drive shaft, maybe it's tires, but then I thought it was a drive shaft. So I ordered one when I went to see Ryan in Minnesota and work on his car with him. Okay, so here we are. Kenton and I came to Minnesota to see our friends Ryan and Cody today for the weekend, and we're gonna build this engine back to put in this 05 Outback. And I thought we'll just lift it up. He's got a hoist. We'll put it up in the air. We'll put that on while I'm up there, and we'll get it done, so when I drive home, I'll have a good drive shaft and it won't vibrate so bad. Well, it didn't actually show up the Saturday morning at O'Reilly's up in Crookston like he said it was gonna. It missed the truck. So I drove home without it. And then I thought, well, maybe it's not a drive shaft. And I was gonna put this used drive shaft from my 06 Baja that was rolled over. This one here. The problem with this one is this U-joint is completely bound up, hence the vibration. So I'm gonna put this used one in today, and we're gonna see if it helps. All right, the new used drive shaft is in place. This heat shield here, that bolt, and this one across had to come out so I could lay that down over the exhaust, and that way I could get up to these hanger bolts. This one was okay. The other side was kind of a bear. I needed a 3/8 ratchet with an extension and a swivel with the 14mm socket to get that. This here is just 12mm end wrench on the back side. So that's that. It's really tough to see. Oh, crud. That's where it slides into the transmission. It just pulls right out of there, no issue. There's a seal there against this, there's a smooth portion of this shaft that just slides right in. And I have the back on ramps, so it didn't really leak out of the tail housing very much. While we're at it, we got a bad sway bar end link. She's a shot ski. We're gonna put on a new one, and it'll just be better. I'll use drive shaft in night and day. All right, so with the old drive shaft, I could get up to about 20 miles an hour before the vibrations would start to occur. Oh, this is smooth. It's like butter. By now, my butt would be vibrating and the steering wheel would be shaking, just brrr, and you could audibly hear it. And now it's glorious. Glorious. Okay, there's Ryan, Cody, Kenton just went in the house, and Shop Cat warming up. Here we got the heads on and torqued. We got the timing belt on, and
Pins pulled.
the pins pulled. I barred it over a couple times, and we're set right on. And next we are going to adjust the valves, but I'm going to put just a little bit more of a on that, just like usual. Okay, these are the cylinder heads that I put new valves in, and so now we have to adjust the valves. And you install the cylinder heads, torque them down, and then you put the timing belt on. And there's an arrow on this driver's side cam driver, and you start out with it at the top notch, and then you bar the engine over 180 degrees, which moves that arrow over 1. So you do cylinder 1 and 3 first, and then 2 and 4. And so we want, on the intakes, we want between 7 and 9 thousandths clearance, and So 7,000 should go under easily. Oopsie. That's a little tight. But then 9,000 shouldn't go. So we're gonna back it off just a tickle. 7,000 goes easy. 9,000 goes too. So tight.
Dad, I'm getting hungry.
You're hungry?
Wait, what time is it?
Once you get it right in the sweet spot, that goes under, and that doesn't. And you're happy? Tighten it down. Ryan here putting this valve cover seal in. We got all the valves adjusted. Going back together. Cody here also putting together a seal. Good job, guys. Like usual, to prevent coolant leaks from around here, we replaced these O-rings underneath the coolant crossover pipe. And we are going to use, we're not going to use the John Deere T78313 this time. We're going to use the Caterpillar equivalent because Ryan is a Ziegler guy, which is a 4J0520.
Yes.
There it is. 4J0520, which
Right here.
are hydraulic hose fitting O-rings, flange style, code 62, right?
I believe so.
Code 62 O-rings. So they will go there. Go ahead, Ryan. Let me see one in there. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ryan built this tool. Look, it's even notched. I brought one for Subaru, but since we have a homemade one, I respect the satisfaction of using your own tool that you created. So here we go.
Or the exhaust when you drive by.
This is a Minnesota sugar beet that I just ate. And it's very good. It's got some kind of it's got a nice soil
Then you gotta
flavor.
say, it is made into the Crystal Sugar brand.
Crystal sugar.
Crystal Sugar.
The good stuff.
Okay, we got the engine in. Everything's bolted together. We're just finishing up a few things. And then the intake manifold will come on. And we'll carry on. Going up. Ryan's gonna turn the key. Right, meow.
Except there are